Well, as these words are said, you will not see anything. You will not hear anything. But the tingle down your spine will be a chill. No one in this room can hear anything of this other than Seraph. But you all will feel one thing, especially Silva. Uncomfortable. You will feel as if the air is thick.
I hear you.
Thank you, Matriarch. I bring you, your requested group. People I have seen, or I have deemed fit in one way or another. Each of them have their pros and cons, but I think this is the set.
I see. Two who delve in the dark. One from the depths of blue. Another from the dead wood of green. And another whose past holds true. Interesting. And what of their loyalty?
I trust them. I trust them to realize once they see who the winning side really is, they will shift. While others are busy wasting their time, this is what I've been doing. Building relationships with these people. People I've come to not only trust, but become enamored with, in a way.
It is a shame the other Durgar is no longer here. He was invaluable.
I know. I felt it. There was a setback, but I believe I could find someone to fill that spot. Even if just for
The
one.
brother looks lost, vacant, as if part is left below. There is a weakness there. You can make him rely on you. The one from the depths. One of the greatest sinners of all. They are curious, wishing to know all of the world that they covet. He will be useful. His curiosity will drag the party forward. As long as you have information that interests him, he will stay.
Noted.
The wood elf creature.
Very valuable.
Disgusting nonetheless.
It is not his fault.
Fault does not matter, Seraph. A servicer is a servicer, but elves are worst of all. I see he has already paid a price.
He has been tarnished by those he protected. Unfortunately.
And so, he will be weak. He has no home. All that he loves walks the world again. If you provide this, he will not leave your side.
Noted. It's alright.
The Drow boy. This one looks confused. Are they truly from beneath?
They're scared of you.
Wise. But if they obey, they have no reason to fear. It is our way.
Some of them it is in their blood to be subservient.
This one has access to power in the world above. Cultivate him, and he will be a tunnel from beneath to the land.
Right.
And this one...
Most importance.
The one who hides his Drow blood. And is so ashamed of what he is.
I believe that's correct, lady. If I may.
Please.
He was unaware.
Oh,
Extremely unaware.
they can never avoid our eyes, our beauty, our allure. I do not blame his parent. Nonetheless, he has a hunger.
Yes.
Power and knowledge, as long as he thinks it is from what will do what he believes is right. He will always follow this path. Make him believe what he does is righteous, and he will follow.
This is the right path for him.
I would say, Zanavith, that should you keep this group together and alive, this may be enough.
For my good job, might I ask you a favor? Obviously, it's not going to be 100% guaranteed, but you have answered my prayers in the past about preserving life for others. I don't know how you do it. Don't know when you do it. One chance to save one of them if anything happens. One chance.
You are a very insolent, ballsy woman. And so I will grant your wish. But do not ask things of me again.
Yes, matriarch. I apologize. Then they
Should
have
one of them be close to death? Should one of them breathe their final breath? I will stave off death once and once alone.
Thank you.
This body of yours, your belongings, they suit me well. Good.
I chose them for you, man.
And you have done well.
Do I have permission to explain to them what it is we're here to do? Surely they
Tell
would.
them only what you believe they need to know. Remember, they all have their own goals. Find a way to make them align.
One more thing before you go. I need further instruction on these, runes of power.
Runes of power. There are many different types of runes, Seraph. All belonging to different races. Their own interpretations of the power that once was. Which runes?
Thank you, Matriarch. I will do as you ask, now and forever. Thank you for communing with me.
I trust you will only serve to impress. Seraph the Cursed.
The chill down your spine recedes, and the feeling of discomfort and as though you could cut a hole in the air around you from the thickness fades.
Sorry about that. I was a little cuckoo.
I'm interested in what she had to say, or whoever this was that you were supposedly talking to, about these runes of
I'm
power.
sure you all have questions. And I will answer
Yeah,
them
why
because
is he
you
not
are
us in
owed
it?
them.
Looked at me and you said,
Actually, I was looking at Kidos when I said sinner.
that's what I said.
You were.
Mm.
I noticed that distinctly.
Don't worry. I don't base my opinions off of a one-time thing. She is my matriarch, but I will make my own judgments. She only knows what she's been told and received in the past. She cannot see into you. She cannot read your mind. All she sees is what is presented to her, and all of her wise knowledge.
What did she
So
have to
why
say
are we
about
here?
me? You seem
How
to tell
far
me
back
for
does that
quite some
knowledge go,
time.
Seraph?
One question at a time, boys. Please, start with Stas and we'll go across the
Mine
room.
first.
I said we will start with Stas. We will go across the room.
So why are we here? What's our mission? I assume this is the one to the Underdark.
Yes. Whoever decides to come with us will be a part of a very successful group. In
What are
my
we
bidding
doing?
We go.
for my matriarch. That I have to think about how I'm going to word it. I'm not going to lie. Because I could tell
That
you the
doesn't sound
truth.
very promising.
That'd be
Well,
preferable.
that's a good start. Yes, the truth is always best, from what I've discovered.
How far back does our knowledge go, Seraph?
She is the first. Idos.
The first. How does one become the first?
First
don't
what?
know. I don't know, Kido. I don't have an encyclopedia on this creature that is attached to me. Everything
You
that
were
she
listening
said
in
has
your
been
lessons. Encyclopedia. It's a big word for you.
True. Mm-hmm.
Look. The only word that you uttered while staring in my direction was sinner.
I
What
was
did she
echoing
say?
the words of my matriarch. She called you a sinner. Said your people are sinners. I think she has a distaste for arcana, magic, mana, yada 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 yada.
Well,
For some reason, she has an aversion
either
to
she
it.
has a distaste for my people in general, or she knows something that none of us do.
Oh, I mean, she didn't call you a disgusting wood elf, like she did Silva, who's basically just been sitting there looking adorable. So you're doing better than them. She
Is she
especially
a
hates
horse
elves.
That's not... That is not very comforting.
I don't know. Her words are too cryptic for me to figure out exactly how she feels.
Hmm.
But her end goal is the same as mine.
And what is that
does
end
not
goal?
like magic. The air was thick.
Mirandol,
Hmm.
I need to
It's
collect
like when we did the thing in the
the runes
forest,
of power.
Silva.
All of them. Whatever that may
All
entail.
of them.
Yes.
Still,
From which
Not
language?
even she is going to tell me exactly what is going to happen, but this is my bidding. You are not being trapped here. You are all very well free to leave. But I will warn you, you are missing out on a very, very rewarding experience. And this isn't just about
Mhm.
coin and food. This is about power, knowledge, staking those curiosities that I know are deep down in your bones about the places around you.
my curiosity
Delving
right now
into
is
every
what did she
magic
have
book
to
you
say
come
about runes?
across.
Sounds like you're trying to tempt me.
Well, I'm not really tempting all of you. Or any of you. I'm telling you the very truth, and I am letting you know that if you do remain with me, at no cost to your own health, by the way, nothing changes. You don't even have to stop doing what you're doing with your own lives. But when I need you, and it's time to go, we will go. And we will accomplish
You
great
still
things together.
haven't answered the question. What does she
I'm
want?
not going to give you my entire fucking hand of cards right now, Mirandol. I'm not an idiot.
If you're trying to convince people to
If
help you
there's
with
something
something,
that
you
you
need
should
to
let
hide.
them know what it is they're helping you with, right?
What have I told you? I don't
Indeed.
know the exact outcome of what happens when I bring the runes of power down to the Underdark, What if that is all I have going off of?
So you just want to collect all of the runes of power, I'm assuming from each dialect, and take it down to the Underdark for use by the Drow?
For use by someone.
This is someone? The matriarch.
Just
What does
asking
anyone
you to
gain from
think
that? What do
about
you
it.
gain from that?
Are you not fazed that a fucking deity just graced you with their presence, read off your entire fucking history, and then fucked off?
I thought you said she could not read our minds.
Not current. She knows everything about your past, though. Your history.
She very clearly knows more than most of us know about our own people.
I could tell you more. I could speak to her every day and find out more information that you don't know, each of you, about yourself. About whatever you want. She is a walking, fucking scribe. She's
What?
like my own personal scribe.
You've called her a matriarch, you've called her a creature, you called her a deity. Do you know what she really is?
No. All I know is that she's attached to me and she is very, very powerful. far more powerful than Volgrith will ever achieve.
Is that so? I felt her presence. It was terrifying to say the least,
You
but
felt what she wanted you to feel, and you saw what she wanted you to see, and you heard what she wanted you to hear.
Heroes
That woman.
thick.
That woman has full, autonomous control over my body whenever she wants. She can do whatever she pleases. I am her puppet, as well as her prison, and I am doing her bidding. There is no scheme. I am not dragging you down to your death. Are we getting out of Adwick? Yes. And are we moving on to better and bigger things? Yes. You just have to trust me. I've given you none reason not to. Ever. Can't say the same likewise, but I've never tried to cut off one of your heads.
I only tried to cut off your head because you said you were going to sabotage everything I was trying to do.
After you
Everything I
sabotaged
held
the only
dear.
man I loved. It's alright, eye for an eye. We're even. This is an opportunity for all of you. And I'm not going to ask over and over again. This is the only time you are getting an in or an out. You can leave whenever you want, but you can't come back in once you're gone. And I'm not fucking taking you with me if you get scared at the end. You either pick your place, and you have a seat when we need to run. You will be safe.
So
You will
let
have
me
a place to go.
straight. You're saying that in the event that Adwick is attacked and overrun Imperials, we follow you to the Underdark, where we have no sources or contacts other than the matriarch. Bring her
I'm
all
in.
the root power, and
Perfect,
then
Stoss.
what? He kills us. She's done with us. So I've dealt with ruthless figures who manipulate for
What will
their
you
own
do
game?
instead, Mirandel?
No.
Like I said, I'm not uprooting your life. I'm not taking you away from your loved ones. Nothing changes. Except in the future when I need you to do your job and bring your skills to the fucking table. The reason I've picked you, you will do so. And we will succeed. And not only will you get money and fucking fame, you will get power. Palpable, real power. I don't know if it would be magic or men or numbers or status, but it will be something.
You're saying that
So,
God, the Drow, or the first matriarch is going to give power and money, wealth, and fame to a bunch of outsiders?
In her eyes, you all belong to me. So I deem what
So-
happens to you.
Right, we're belongings. So in that case, she'll give you the power and the money.
To her, you are
Wealth.
my belongings. Let's be clear. I'm not a moron. I'm not gonna walk around pretending like you're my little purse. But to her, she needs to fucking think that. She needs to think
Sarah,
and believe that I have control over all of you, even if I don't want it. I don't want to control all of you. Half of you aren't even my type.
Silva only want to ask one thing. Do you need
Yes, Silva,
Silva's
what is
help?
Silva, without you, this is not going to work, and that goes for every single one of you. Yes, you can leave, but it's fucked if you. I have spent
You have
weeks-
saved Silva before and helped Silva when you did not have to. Silva will help.
When did
this Really?
happen?
Seraph only one to stop Silva when in Kagovia. Silva would have died trying to heal all of you had not been for Sarah. Sarah helped carry Silva out when Silva could not walk.
None of you are cannon fodder. You all have a very specific spot in this land. And it is a very long, very difficult plan that I am still planning out, and I am trying to incorporate everyone's beliefs and wants into this. Because the reason why I have picked this group is because I believe we can all come together to achieve the same goal.
Sarah, so
We're
long
fucking
as
outcasted!
so
Look at
long
us.
as Silver
No one fucking wants us. They fucking hate us. Either for the color of our skin, or our attitudes, or our very culture. We look like a fucking monster. I've got no one else.
Silver will help, as Silver has said.
Thank you, Sylv.
Look, I'm all for
So
getting
long-
into ancient ruins and delving into secrets and discovering things and using them for the betterment of all, but
Mirren, don't you want to unlock magic? Don't you want to wield it for yourself? Don't
I've never
you?
been to wield it for myself.
Shut up. I know what you like.
So,
Just take a leap for once and stop being a pussy.
take a leap. I've done nothing but take leaps since I got a lead fit.
No. You stumble. You fall. Taking a leap. It's a lot different. Please.
Just going to ask nicely and think that'll work.
Yes. I promise you won't regret it. It'll be a lot more aligned than what you're doing right now. Maybe you'll find some purpose. Think
How
about
about
it at least.
this?
Hey, at least you wouldn't be
If
felt
everything
ripped
goes
up
to
that way.
shit, and Ireland falls, and everything's burning down around us, and there's no other choice, then I'll go down.
You're gonna go down anyway, Mirandel. Whether that's up to me or you comes in the future.
So what, I didn't have a choice anyway?
All I'm saying is, if I'm thinking correctly, your wants are gonna line up very closely with mine, and you're just gonna wind up coming anyway. Same thing with Kidos. That's why I asked
Then
him.
we'll play it by ear.
Kidos
She's
wants
turning
to
Silver
the
go
thing
home.
of the fragments I have missed for some time. Right in front of me.
I'm not dangling anything. I'm handing them to you.
Not you.
Oh. Her. Yeah, she
She
does that.
knows. She knows something.
She
So
knows
I
about
get
the
the
past.
feeling.
And she knows about how everything came to be. But now she is stuck. And that is why we have to go down there. And I'm sure each of you will be rewarded very specifically for help. And you will get what you want. I don't care what it is. Whether it's knowledge, money, pussy, I don't care. I'm going down there for my own goals.
It does not sit well with me that I am regarded as a belonging to anyone. That much I will say.
Semantics, it's fucking ad-libs. I'm not ever gonna call you that to your face.
Semantics are still important in this.
Say your
area.
thing.
If this thing is even something remotely close to a deity, I'm sure you know there is some importance to this. Regardless, I cannot ignore.
Unbeknownst to everyone, I am an extremely religious person. This is basically my god that I am praying to, if you would. It's not one of the pantheons, for fuck's sake. If that was, I would have probably lost my mind. But this is kind of a big deal. And when the matriarch says that you are useful, that's not something to just be brushed off lightly. She looked at every single one of you and saw potential, which is insane. I was assuming I had brought in all of the wrong people and I was going to have to send you all out of here and have you thinking I was just a lunatic. But it seems I got it right on the first try.
There is
Half
more
of you are
writing
here
on it
because
than I
you're
am
useful.
thinking of.
And the
I
other
know.
What
half
of you,
here because
Kyler?
I
You haven't said
can't
anything
let you
yet.
get away.
I'll think on it.
Well.
Hmm.
Kyler's a
You
little
have no
different.
choice. I mean,
That doesn't bode well.
Well, your skills are more personal, not really group-oriented.
And moral support.
You're not moral support.
Well,
I could use the more support.
Mirren, you're
Thank you,
doing
Kyler, for
great,
doing
buddy.
this.
so
valuable
I'm
skill
going to
set.
head out.
Miranda, you have
Thank
me.
you.
What the fuck?
Oh, fuck's sake, this
Oh,
isn't
no.
going to be a fucking field trip picnic.
I am aware.
I'm going to revise my answer.
I am fully aware of how little I know about this and how much I could potentially be getting myself into, but regardless,
You're not
I
signing
have a
any
lot at
papers.
stake here.
You're not
what I mean.
contracted to me. You could leave whenever the fuck you want. But I need your help. I need your brain and whatever knowledge is up there, and whatever equipment that you have from your people. And you will get mine. Equivalent exchange. I know you seek information of things you do not know. You've said it yourself.
As long as it is an exchange.
No one here
And I
knows
am
anything
very
about my
willing.
culture, because I've kept my mouth shut thus far. Maybe I might start spilling some secrets to you. Secrets that not even the scribery has written in their stupid little books written by humans.
Well, a bit rude, but... Let me change my answer. If you are honest with me and straightforward about whatever it is you're going to do down there, then I'll go with you if it aligns with my goal. However, I'm not going to help some ancient deity sacrifice an entire race of people to come back to life or something nonsensical like.
If you want me to take a wild guess, I think she is honestly trying to remove magic entirely.
Really?
Oh, Luckily, I have
Is that why?
other plans. Anyway,
You're
it's going to be
playing
a very
her.
tricky
So you don't...
deal.
That is why.
You plan to betray your matriarch? Is that what you're saying?
I would never betray my
Hang on just a
matriarch.
moment. If you believe that is the reasoning behind that, then the reason she would have called Triton sinners. What happened?
Because your people used magic.
You work with me, I
That
can tell you
ranges
what
deep
happened back then.
ones.
All it
That much
takes
is
is one
clear. We know the
conversation with her.
archways are Triton design. But to what extent?
Regardless, have I gotten an answer from all of you?
Silva asks simple things. Silva will help. Sarah ask for help. Silva will help. Silva only ask, not break. Silva being what Silva is. No ask Silva, break what Silva is.
I will not let any part of you be removed ever again, physically or not.
Silva
for your
has...
And I need you for your abilities, not for your
Silva
being.
Silva does not care for reward, does not care for anything. They care that Sarah needs help and asked. Silva has things Silva must do, but Silva must.
Don't worry, we're not packing up next week or anything. This is probably one of the most long-term plans I've ever set in place. Could be months from now. Could be years. But I've trusted
I
you all
cannot-
enough to bring it up now.
I cannot guarantee that I will even be on the land that long, but you have my answer at the very least.
So it's a yes then. Wonderful. That's almost 5 out of 5. Thank you for coming to talk. We'll speak more in fragments tomorrow, I'm sure.
God.
That went a lot better than I thought it was. I thought she was going to kill all of you. I'm not going to lie.
Shall be doing me a favor?
Oh,
Kyler,
gosh.
Silva needs
Talk as if you
to
don't have
speak with
purpose,
you
and yet
before
I'm handing
go.
you one on a silver platter.
Sure.
It's not
Chin up,
purpose you're
man.
handing me.
It is, though. Just because you don't see it yet doesn't mean it's not.
Not even.
Sometimes we need to look inside of ourselves to find what it really is that we need. Just like I looked into you.
Let's not pretend that Drow like half-breeds any more than elves.
Doesn't matter what they want. When I go down there, no one will dare cross me with the power that I wield. You will all be such a high status, you will never know hunger or struggle again. You will have every book you've ever wanted to read. You will be able to go wherever you please. Just think about it,
Seems a
Mariner.
little too good to be true.
Sometimes it
I'll
can
think
be.
about it.
Everything comes with sacrifice. Do think about it.
Oh, you've got that right at least. Just be straightforward with me. That's the best way.
Fuck. I'm tired. Are you tired?
I'm tired too.
Have I kept you up too late?
It's okay. Silva needed to speak to me, I think.
Right, I will step out, and then when you finish, pop back in, and then I will be probably going to bed in here. So
Silva will
Have a good
not be
chat.
far behind.
have a good chat. Just pop out and wave to me, and I'll come back.
One of people Ewan will want to know what happened here. Ask Silva to tell him. Silva is prepared to say asked for help, but up to you. And is connected to you. All Silva has been asked is for help, and Silva can help if Silva will help. Silva does not care the same as others. Silva only wants. Silva wish for Mother to rest again. To stop Torgrin and Erica and let them rest. And to complete duty to Yendil. Yendil must get to Gradia. for her own answers. Once Silva gets Eondil to Gradia, Silva no longer be tied to Eondil.
Alright.
Silva has simple duty, Kyler. Keep balance. Silva see Adwick not have much time left. We'll try to help as best can, but only so much can be done.
You're doing well, Silva.
Silva has only ever tried help, Kyla.
I know.
Even when in Kakovia. Silva
honey.
did not wish, did not want death, did not want injury, but could not let shrooms have other triad
No one ever
or
wants that.
druids.
It just happens.
If Kyler does not go, Silva does not blame him. His choice.
Well, still more to be learned before a decision should be made. We know nothing. The only information
Silva
she has
does
given
not
us, she
need
has
to know.
contradicted herself. Silva.
Silva all who went in Kagovia and Seraph more.
I know. I'm not trying to convince you otherwise. You make your choice. You stick by it.
Silva will do what needs to repay. It's all Silva can do. Silva has nothing left, Kyla.
It's convenient for her. I get it. You're without purpose. You need
Silva
purpose.
is...
You don't have to explain it to me, Silva. I won't hate you if you go. I
It's
won't hate
not
you if you
about-
stay. You can make your own choices.
It's not about purpose. Silva is getting tired. Tired of being used.
Well, if that's the case, this probably isn't the greatest thing for you.
Better to be used by Sarah than used by beings on chessboard.
But you're not being
Silva
used by
tried.
Sarah. You're being used by the matriarch. As Sarah said, she is a puppet of the matriarch. And if she's more powerful than Fulgrith could ever be, then she is a big player on the board.
Silva lost hands trying to help triads, trying to help others. Was told only one who can. Silva did not have choice. Silva had to face Mother. Silva envies others. Others have choice. Silva will help for as long as Silva is needed.
Okay.
Malcolm would appreciate a Drow doing the same.
Right. Hello, Silva.
Hello,
I will
Silva.
get into contact with her. But as for right now, it is fucking sleep time because I'm tired and I want to go lay in my metaphorical mattress and die.
You're telling me
with
I'm
my
headed there
chimps Drow
myself.
boyfriend.
So
Hello, Drow
scandalous.
boyfriend, to be husband, because I proposed to him and he said yes.
Oh.
No, I said yes to the other thing.
He said
All
yes
right,
to
well,
fucking my
I'm gonna
butt.
go to bed.
Anyway, good night, stars.
I'm going to bed.
I'm going to stay with Artemis tonight, but I'll swing by tomorrow morning and deliver her.
And bring her?
She can stay out here.
Looks like it's just me, you, and Nicholas Silva. Sleepover. You're not staying, or you're not leaving because I've scared you, right? Because you
No.
did say you'd stay with me.
Just staying with Artemis. And I can't be fucked walking there, grabbing her and bringing her back. But after tomorrow morning.
Are you going to bed?
Yeah.
Right. See you in the afterlife, then.
See you in the afterlife. Try to lay on your side so you don't damage the wounds on your back.
Yes, sir.
I like that.
Don't get used to it. Come on, Silva.
Even though you feel like Kellos move into the grove.
If you feel differently, that's fine. But think about it this way too. When I was labeled as a
Lots to think about. Lots to think about.
I'm alive.
Well, I heard it was a gift he had received. Nothing that the Dryad had done, as far as I know.
Fair enough.
He's right there. Why don't you just ask him? Layla, I will, help you, but you also must help yourself.
I know.
Dwarf.
Every dwarf I... Not like that, On. Every dwarf I talk to fucking dies.
Yeah, you and
Oh,
me
what
both.
damn I cursed.
Layla.
Yeah.
How
Have a
was he?
fun time.
I was thinking crazy, Kyler.
Lots to think
Speaking
about.
to, fucking God. Not
Honestly,
that case.
That
does actually pique my interest. Did you do anything to have him or her or them speak to you? Oh, who is it?
Yes.
What is their reason?
It's complicated. But the God I serve and that has gifted me,
Ain't you?
well, what I am and not dying.
So, gods do exist, and they are present, and they do talk.
Yes. Well, they shout. They smander.
Plays
I
the
am
drums
a
too, from what I heard.
pathetic whelp excuse. Yes, drums. The gift of survival. Yeah.
Huh.
Don't make this harder than it needs to be. I've got it. Alright. Let's see here. Compared to that. Alright. The only thing is that, considering how big these boots are, I doubt I can make something that can slip into a boot. It'd just be a wooden leg. I'll make it work. You tell me what you need for it, I'll help you. Alright. We would need a boot that could be opened from the back if you want to have it more hidden, so it's not clear that you have a wooden foot. We'll see what we can get. There's got to be boots everywhere. We'll find one that fits them. We'll just get it changed. I haven't seen the cobbler today, so we'll have to see. For now, though, I have what I need. I can go and make that now. It shouldn't take too long, actually. Take your time with it. I want to make sure it can last under duress and wet. If there's anything extra that can be put on it to make sure it does not rot, make sure it doesn't get affected by water, I'll pay extra, that's fine. There was actually something I was trying to get Jack to make for me just for that. He still hasn't gotten back to me. I don't know if you've seen him. Well, if I see him, I'll direct him your way. We'll start as soon as we can talk to Jack. Alright, for now I'll start carving it out. Thank you, Aldo.
Who knows? If my friend comes to town, he may even be able to get a knife in his foot.
Maybe.
There is something else, but not here. Not out in the open. It is important in regards to what has happened.
Kyler!
Hey,
you
you.
look less like shit, lad.
You too.
How you doing?
Good, I was just coming to check up on you. You doing
Come here.
okay?
Come here.
Careful with my
Come
shoulder.
here. All the better for seeing you, lad. I have you. You're fine. All the better for seeing you. How's the air feeling? Good?
Yeah. Not
Breathing
too
well?
bad.
All right.
Not too bad. I didn't see you yesterday. I wondered if you'd wandered off somewhere.
I've been helping train some recruits for the Iron Wolves.
Okay. Feeling okay?
But in my off time, I've been with my woman in the cave. I've been feeling all right. I imagine that there's something, as ever, on the horizon. I stand
usual.
ready with your father.
Mm-hmm. As Bill.
Brother?
Let's go. Feeling all right.
I'm feeling well enough.
Hey.
I have a grave bit of information, but it's quite light. Lord Cornwall
Talk
is
to
not
me.
drinking.
Alright, that is different.
He brought me in, asked me if I would be available for any upcoming pertinent mission that might be to help some individuals. I said, sure, I'm a freelancer, it's what I do. He said, good, and he sent me on my way. Didn't want a story, didn't want to talk, pure business.
Perhaps everyone's feeling the war.
I fear that might be the case. Doesn't help that we have the war inside our walls as well. Though from what I hear, that's come to devastating resolution.
So it has. Choice few ran their mouths about something that wasn't even true, and we paid the price.
Seems so. She mentioned something of us heading to Barley Roll, or the group heading to Barley Roll. Have you considered paying for another smith to make us a fresh anvil?
Apparently the prelate just came back, said there's almost nothing there. They couldn't buy anything from weapons to tools to medical supplies. They even went there with silver in hand. I don't know.
There's only one place we could get it then, and they'll rob us blind. Silver Reach. It's the only other place that could have the metal.
Fastest swale would see a silver in his pocket. For good.
Yeah, he would.
Also, I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed back there, so.
Yeah,
Likely
that's
not.
Probably also a thing.
Do we need to discuss anything? Is there something on your mind?
What isn't on my fucking mind?
Fair question.
A lot of information coming and going that I've heard. Oakenbrook is soon to put out a call to arms. They've lost almost the entirety of the garrison, and from what I've heard through the grapevine, the only ones holding it are the Iron Wolves. On top of this, the last couple merchants left today said something about Gradia soon to close its borders. Too many refugees from Ireland. That means Vernfolder is closed off. Gradia is soon to be closed off. Esmith the Lost doesn't allow anyone but elves, and Hayloth is in the middle of a civil war. We have nowhere to go. On top of this, Barley Roll, from what the prelate said, all of the outer fields were destroyed. By their garner guessing, a solid 25%, or at least a quarter of Adwick's food supply is gone for good. At least this season. They said that there wasn't
enough to matter for the war.
accurate reports. Aye, they said there weren't accurate reports. There weren't handfuls of orcs, there were hundreds. The paladins lost about 8 of their brethren, from what I understand, but they killed several hundred. But they're not slowing. The orcs are acting erratically, and I have my suspicions. On top of this, because nothing ever ends, ever. The very last of the skulls were executed today. So any chance of having 400 or so men and women with maces, in case of a siege, is gone. And Dorio is looking like another Merrick. But that's another conversation.
That is another conversation. All right.
So, all in all, we're doing great.
What about the action you wish to take, but 3 or 4 days ago we spoke about it up near the Iron Wolves. You still wish to pursue that, or are we going to look at something else?
We will look at digging in and trying to change the course of what is to come.
All right. Just let me know what you need. I'm your man.
At this point in time, I don't know. I was hoping to build enough money up from the forge to hire as many wolves as I could, and follow a lead. I'll tell you that private. That has to do with something we have not seen in 8 years.
No.
Again. Later. Nothing concrete. But a chance is a chance.
She ain't gonna like what I suggest. Darling, you're gonna have to trust me to speak to the man alone on this one. It's important.
That's fine.
I like her. She's my favorite. All right. Well, may I suggest we make our way inside the walls?
Oh, and last bit.
Hmm.
I heard Dorst talking to one of the captains. This caravan or so apparently might be leaving the border in 3 days' time.
3 days.
So, from what I understand, we might all be given horses. For those who can't ride horses will be put in a wagon. And part of the payment, plus the silver we came up with, the Crown will be handing over these horses and wagons plus the silver. And we will be escorting the caravan back. It will take us about 3 days on foot. Walking. Hopefully we do not have to stop.
We're gonna have to deal with blistered feet. Probably bring some treated bandages just in case.
Good idea. I have to step away for 20 minutes or so, but I'll be back.
Go ahead, brother. I'll spend some time with her and...
I'll wait on you, Kyler. Stay out of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I know it finds you. Try.
I'll also be gone as well, Skull, for some time.
Where?
I'm going to Elry.
Elry? Why for?
On your own?
No.
I'm going with a small.
Who's leading this?
A small group that Tang is taking to get that engineer. It has to be small because they're going to be...
Say no more.
taking-
I understand.
Yes,
It's behind the lines.
exactly.
All right. Here's what you do. Stay the fuck alive, come back, and don't come back without the rest of them.
Aye.
Otherwise, I wholly respect you doing that for Tang. One of us has to stay here with the men. Even if I wanted to go, I can't. Do be safe, brother.
I didn't want to. I can't. I had no choice in that matter. He ordered me to.
You're so noble,
you
Sayota.
dick. Ah, that's good. It's all right. We draw short straws sometimes. That's fine. Just come back.
I would have gone anyways. You didn't have to order me.
Don't make me look for you. Hmm?
Hi, I was just wondering how much longer you'd be. Seems Iron won't be able to.
I suppose so. I don't have much to talk about, but...
I'll be leaving tonight.
I think there's
I
some
see.
things you'll wanna hear.
Alright.
Dang.
Sorry to steal her away.
She's all yours. She's her own person. I've heard it enough. Come back. That's all I have to say.
I plan on it. And not without this one either.
Or
that one.
Good. You
better.
Kidding. I'm kidding, friend. I'm kidding. This is my brother. He's fine. But still, good. Obviously, if something were to happen, we would move mountains to try and find you, but it'd be much easier if we didn't have to. Just take care and be easy. Aye?
Aye.
All right.
After
Good
all, it
man.
would be very hard to find a scrap of metal inside of a very large plate.
That's true.
You happen to
Alright.
find an anvil or
I'm
a
gonna go
forge there?
spend,
Could you
uh,
bring it back for us?
That would be a fine idea. Also, I am blind. Darling, where's your torch?
Hey, Tang. There we go.
Am
I remember having one. Ah, excellent.
There we go.
Aye, let's both make our way back inside just in case. Kyler, perhaps you take care not to wander too far until you're healed, eh?
That's okay. I was just playing in the shadows.
It's the only thing that gives you away is when you open those a little too wide. I can see that light.
Ah, I'll do it like this then. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, now I can't.
Ooh.
No, you
Ow.
madman. You
Kyler, whenever you did that, open your eyes.
Good man. All right. You got a little bit of bark, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Let's go.
Stay safe.
I'll try.
Do not try. If you try,
I told them there's a need for repairs, and I told them that to make it a drawbridge.
That's not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Drawbridge.
Aye. It would be a small one, but still enough to deter something.
Is that a
Is
homeless
Bastille
woman?
asleep?
Oh no, that's just Bastille.
What's the difference?
Good to see you, Bastille.
I don't care, Haskell.
Ah, how
Final
very
thing.
curious. How very
Hey,
courteous,
Pascal.
I should say.
Hi.
I just, good night.
Have a good night.
Mm-hmm.
There's a cloud right above your head. Don't think I can't see it. Heavy day?
Are you projecting? You're going somewhere without me.
Not just yet. But I might soon.
I see.
Are you alright?
Whatever it is, good luck.
Obviously, I'm not saying you're not worse for wear, but how's your spirits?
Can't fight as well. Hard to balance. It's almost as if my purpose was taken away, at least partially of it.
I could see that. This is not something I'm unfamiliar with. We've had plenty that have wound up like this.
What do they do after this?
I find another purpose. Some teach, be it things that are critical to knowledge, some teach combat. Others will take up watch positions. You don't have to move far for a watch. Most of the time they try and find a business someplace so they can put their feet down and provide a good set of ears. I know it's not noble work, but it's what they've done. I was told you rejected the idea of a
You're my replacement. I was just coming to find you.
mock.
They talked me into it.
Did they?
Sleep well.
What are you gonna get? Wood or stone?
Wouldn't, no doubt. It's easy to haul around. Probably
Alright.
reinforced additions. People can't kick it out from underneath me, but
Good.
Well, not that it will remove the feeling from yourself, but know that you could have lost both and you would still be no less the man to me.
I lost all my weapons. I lost my heirloom. Not really got anything more than this crutch. I turned an elven spear into a crutch. Would you look at that?
You did learn a little bit about how to use a sword.
A little bit. Now I've got no
I
sword.
have a spare. I have a spare. It's iron, but it's a sword.
I don't know if it'll fit.
If there were two of you, you'd be the finest pair of tits I'd seen in the land.
Go and do your fucking secret meeting or whatever you're fucking doing before I fucking smash your face in. With this! Do it.
Sod off and come by and have dinner later.
I'm trained in polearms.
You
Yes.
can't catch me.
Bastard.
It's all right, Baylor. Come by, ham. We have some.
Laughing at a cripple. Guardsman.
Come by and have ham. He doesn't get any of my chicken.
Understood.
He's a good man. They're constantly trying to smash into me these days, so I have to guide them around me. Oddly enough, they don't seem to mind.
Mm-hmm.
No, Kyler.
I thought you two were having
No.
private times.
Get your ass inside of there. Hurry up. You spend time with us for a little bit. Come on.
He scolded me for walking away.
We tried to walk away. I knew he'd do it. That's why I went right back outside. I knew. You saw.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on to you, lad.
You're very smart.
Now you are going to have some of my chicken. Sit down.
The chicken that Baylor isn't allowed to
How
have?
did I forget?
The precious chicken.
Correct.
Oh my god.
Clunk. The sounds of moving objects. Clunk.
Darling, do you want both breasts or may I have one?
You can have a tit.
Thank you, darling. Takes out a knife. Cuts off an entire thigh. All the way up to a drumstick.
Whoa.
There you are. Eat
Thank
that.
you, Haskell.
Get some meat on you.
I've had to give up my jogging in the mornings.
Here you are. A whole half a chicken, darling.
Thank you.
All yours. I do love me a good breast.
Me too.
You'd think I would be less of an animal and take my gloves off. But no.
I would if I could.
Same. But when I do, things happen. Watch.
No, don't do it. Don't do it, please.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. This needs to have. It's fine. It's okay. It's good.
No.
Look, watch. Are you ready?
Oh.
Yes. Perfect. I'm gonna eat my chicken.
You bastard!
Mine does this for some
What?
reason.
I don't want to get my gloves dirty, darling. It's fine. That's so good. You're so beautiful. Look at you.
Do you see what I put up
How
with?
do you do that?
Well, what it is I just want to be skinnier, and it just happens. The
Ah.
problem is it doesn't happen where I want.
Oh.
Getting a little bit too much on the backside over here.
I
Want to
did
be
notice
skinnier?
that.
Skinnier.
No. Longer though.
A little bit. It's like a quill.
It's a quill. Very rigid.
Bendy a little bit.
You could.
Stop. No, stop.
Darling, it's fine. We're just talking about my quill.
Yeah.
Anyway. She's such a good woman. Look at her. It's better when it's bendy.
They're more pliable. You two are a great couple.
A little bit.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Point proven.
Oh, so good. Yes. Well, we We are creatures of our own design.
Mm.
Eat your damn chicken. You still have a whole upper part of the leg. You put that in your mouth. You will have meat to mend your meat. That's how it works. You're about to do wah, 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 wah.
It did sound like that. Anyway.
I too enjoy serenading my chicken as I eat it. It's quite good that way.
I'm gonna eat you all. Nom nom nom.
I have an extra surprise.
Oh no.
Oh?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. He's inconspicuously looking around.
Oh, the dresser is in front of the window right now.
Some remodeling?
Yes, until, I don't have to worry about crossbow bolts anymore.
He pulls out
you
two
know?
small covered dishes, puts one here,
Oh.
and then takes the other one, puts it here.
Oh.
As they take off the lids, what's revealed is a golden sponge cake that has a shimmering surface to it because it has been soaked in a sugar syrup.
I hate when you do this, Shinny, because it makes me so fucking hungry.
Slides a piece onto his plate.
What is
I get this every fucking time.
Oh.
You can taste the lemon. The lemon, the sugar, the contrast, a little bit of salt that brings it all together. It's so lovely. The way there's that little bit of that
cream.
browning on the outside too, that adds just a little bit of that flavor, that crust, that texture. It's that je ne sais quoi, that certain something. It's mwah.
Mm-hmm.
Chef's kiss.
That's really good.
Rango Harshkal. Though, I don't want to know how long it was in that cabinet for.
4 hours.
Oh, okay, it's not so bad.
So I'm very sneaky like that.
It's the best meal I've eaten in a long time, actually. Thank you.
I would surprise you with further edible treats, but all I have left are fruit and candied ginger, which you're not allowed to have any of.
Oh.
You nick my candied ginger and we're gonna fight. Damn your injuries.
I'm weighing it up in my head if it's worth it, honestly.
That's pretty good stuff. I'll sneak you a piece. Just one. Not tonight, though.
Okay. I've already eaten way too much tonight.
It's a bribe to keep him from stealing all of it. Just appeasement.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna buy it.
Protection money, yeah. Be a real shame if something happened to your ginger.
Oh, I would hate it if something happened to my ginger.
Mm-hmm. I can make sure nothing happens to it for a small cut, of course.
What do you think, darling? Should I give him a cut of my ginger to make sure nothing happens to it?
Why not? Tell him he can have a piece, but he has to save it until he's ready for it.
What the fuck does that mean?
You'll know
I
when
don't
it
know,
happens.
but nice.
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 Oh.
It's good to have you back, Haskell.
Sodding hells. Aye. Well, it's good to be back at least for a little bit. I've been enjoying the free little bit of time I have with her, but yes, has already been, I'm sure, feeling a bit of my absence. And I'm sorry, darling. I don't mean to keep you waiting. I'm one of the few
It's
competent
okay.
men that seems to be left inside the civilian quarter, I feel.
I try,
I'll
Haskell.
be honest. It's...
Rest assured, the very moment we need someone to go in with a dagger and a cloak, you'll be the first one that I call. However, not many of those jobs come my way. It doesn't seem to be something they offer me. They're not like, oh, Haskell, you rascal of a man. Here's a cloak. Here's a dagger. Here's some place we need you to visit. Go make someone disappear. No, they're more like, hey, Haskell, see that giant troll? Stand between that and there. And then I stand there screaming the whole time, fell the troll, and then I get barely a pittance for it. It's a terrible line of work, but that builds reputation.
Hmm.
Though, apparently, only as Henry. They don't even call me Haskell up there.
Really?
I've tried. Hi, I'm Henry.
Henry.
That's my name.
Oh. You live a double life.
You have that luxury. Don't worry, darling. You're the only woman for me. I don't need another woman in my double life. Look at her.
That is
She's so
good.
much woman. She's huge. How would I have room for another woman in my life? See how big this house is? She wouldn't tolerate that. I wouldn't tolerate that. My bed's big. It's only big enough for the two of us. Go take the dimensions. Trust me.
I sat on it the other
It's not
time,
big
and
enough.
you said I could sleep on the floor if I needed to, if I recall.
I wasn't going to let you sleep on the bed with me and her. No way. That was for me.
I don't think I could fit on the bed.
I
with you
did
and
say... well, that's true. We do have the crates, so you could sleep on the crates now, but I think, is Sir, Hildum using those at the moment?
I
Is he
have
still
no
sleeping in our
idea.
house?
The last couple
The
nights
Last night we spent in the cave,
The
so I don't
bastard.
know what he did last night.
He's probably trying to abscond with our house. Let's kill him.
I don't think he even has a key.
He's climbing in through
I
the
learned
window.
it
Yeah.
Well, now it's not gonna work.
That explains the dresser. You know, the whole time I was in here, not but an hour ago, trying to change my pantaloons, it turns out the replacement pair I was given was a size too small. I could hear some decrepit wench and an old man sitting outside the window on the bench, gabbing on and on about something to do with the church and people needing to worship more and that fanaticism is good or something. I don't care. Anyway, I was sitting there trying to put my pants on and I just couldn't muscle through it. And every time I made a snide comment about my pants, the man outside the window would make some sort of offshoot comment about how Adwick is so small for being so big. What does that mean? My ass is not Adwick.
You've angered
It's
the
not
gods.
Aswick. All right.
Arswick.
It wasn't a god. It was some just old lecturer of a man. He appeared to be someone who worked in the scribery. Anyway, a bastard. That's what he was. He was a bastard. Doesn't matter if he's old or young. Bastard. That's what he was. How's the chicken, dear?
It was really good.
That's good, because I didn't cook it this time.
You gave us
If
raw
I did
chicken.
cook it, it would have been marvelous. Well, yeah, no, it's more that I got it from up in the Noble District. I might have nicked it. It's fine. I left enough silver to compensate.
And I'm the thief.
Hi.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's fine. I talked to the kitchen. I'm just making fun right now. But we have a
Don't
chicken.
worry me like that.
Indeed. Yes, Maple. I heard that.
That was literally an accident on my name.
Okay. I was ready for the pause. He's a good man. I like him.
Who are you talking to?
Can't believe Pascal is this crazy
God.
sometimes.
Aye. Yeah. How's it
Thank
going,
you for
Mithrax
fuck
Sage?
If Mithrax is real, strike me down now.
No balls, you won't.
Rolling.
Oh, fuck.
With a 13, you survive.
I don't know what I
Lucky
survived,
prick.
but I feel like I survived something.
Rolling in defensive, Maple.
It's a roll-off.
With a 3, you're gonna die, son. It's over. You just
Finally. Released me from this
It's all
mortal
over.
coil.
I'm ready, God.
Something hits the window. You hear it crack.
It's an old man that works in the scribery. He flies through and decapitates you with his body before falling limp on the floor and going, "Sod you in your tight pants, Asker." It's fine. It's fine. We can drop character for a half second. I want to get a drink. I encourage you guys to get a beverage too.
I'll be
Hydrate a
heading
little
off in a second anyway.
Are you?
Yeah, my controller's about to die.
Yeah, I mean it's 1:26. Normally I'm getting off at midnight, but we started late today.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to just stretch a little bit more time here.
Yeah.
I have to wake up in 6 hours.
Let me see.
I actually came here.
Is that for
him.
work?
Oh.
For Kyler?
Oh no.
Yeah, do something to him. Just do it.
Okay, well, I think I'm gonna take a walk and get some sleep, Huskar. Thank you for
All
the
right,
food.
Kyla, go have a good walk. It was good to have you here. Make sure you don't walk too far. And remember that you have a mighty soul within you, and there is not a single warrior in the land who can measure up to that.
Skull, I'm scared.
Not even I. Don't be scared. Be marvelous, and remember, at least yours doesn't turn into a quill.
No, it doesn't
A
turn
bendy
into
quill.
a quill. It already... Anyway. Actually, that's a good question. Do I have... Like
Get
this?
yourself a little hobbit down there, eh? Oh, aye, look at that. You've got yourself a writing implement. That's exactly what it looks like, too. Narrow on one end, bulgy on the outside.
Bulgy wolgy. Okay.
I'm dead in this as hell.
Just gonna throw that in the fire. Good night, you two.
It's like a raccoon's tail. All right, good night.
Don't do anything Mithrax wouldn't do. That was much needed. Come here, little Artemis.
So how was your day?
Fucking stressful. Do you know how hard it is to not move an arm? It's caught in this fucking sling.
Well, it'll be healed up soon, yeah?
That's the plan. I had Faye change the bandages today. You hear
How
about
is she? I haven't really...
Faye? Oh,
Not
she's got a new dress. She looks gorgeous. It has been a while since you two have talked, hasn't it?
I do miss her.
Yeah, I'm sure she misses you too. Where is the right music?
Well, I suppose I can always just go say hello, right?
You could.
Of course, the Ender would have to let me in.
Also true. Maybe they'll let you in with me.
Maybe. We could always ask.
We could. You said something. Well, actually, did you catch what Sarah was saying today in that meeting?
No, I didn't. I was rather busy today, actually.
Ah, it's okay. I figured as much. Just some things I need to mull over. Wants us to go into the Underdark for some reason to help her matriarch that's been talking to her, I guess.
That seems... Well, I don't know much of anything about the Underdark, but... if it's anything like those caves...
Yeah. Definitely not a fan.
I think I'd rather pass here. We'd get ourselves killed if we went down there.
Yeah, I know. Just... fuck. Yeah. I'm so tired with everything. I suppose. I don't know. I'm still figuring it all out and trying to put pieces together and such.
Well, we can rest tonight and then go see Faye in the morning. I do miss her. You know, she was like a sister to me. We were all like family.
Yeah, now it's just her, isn't it?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I mean, you know, aside from you and Kat.
Lisa's there.
Oh, right, she is so quiet, I forget about her.
How could you forget about her with a spirit like that?
She's got fire. She's evolving. She's becoming... Oh, I don't know. You're like...
Rolling something for you, Kyler.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see her? Last time that she was back.
Say again.
Oh, with Baylor. I forget exactly who she was with.
Lisa.
No, do you see the way she carries herself now?
It's good. She's got confidence.
Oh, it's more than that. Kyler, the DC for you was relatively low. With a 9, you realize something. The way Lisa's starting to stand whenever you see her, she seems to be trying to replicate someone else. Little hints, little ticks that only you would recognize.
You mean like the way she kind of stands, right? The way she acts?
Aye, the way she stands, the way she walks. I told you back in Ledford, remember? I was teaching her how to use a sword. I wonder if she's kept up her practice.
I'd say so. I've been practicing
Now,
too.
there's one student who actually practices their footwork.
Hey, I've been practicing too. In fact, I have a whole new sword. You saw me down there in that cave. Saw how well I was handling things.
I did.
I'm a regular old swordsman now. I'd even give you a run for your money. I bet. With or without footwork.
I mean, we made it out of there together, didn't we?
Exactly. You said something when we last spoke.
Aye.
It reminded me of my promise.
Yes.
Thought we'd already been through that, Tarek.
What do you mean?
I failed. I told you that. You know that.
Rolling. What do you mean, fail?
I didn't keep her safe.
What do you mean?
Well, she's here but not here, you know? Like you.
Oh, Cat?
My headset died, say again.
Who, Cat?
Yes, Cat. I said I'd keep her safe, and I didn't.
Kyler, with a 15, a thought crosses your mind. Cat was a very capable person. You knew this. Tarek knew this. Why would he ask you to do something he already knew you do?
Wait. It's not Cat. It wasn't Cat.
Hmm?
You were... Who are you talking about?
What do you mean?
When you said to keep her safe, I assumed you were talking about Cat, weren't you?
What happened to Kat was tragic, but even she could take care of herself. Why would I ask you that? Of course I was talking about someone who needed someone there. Someone who struggles to look for themselves.
Ooh. Alexis?
Rolling. 15. I never met Alexis. I mean, sure, I heard about her, but why would I talk about someone I've never met? Kyler, I told you so many times. The family I'd found in Ledford is the most precious thing to me.
Then Lisa.
Wasn't that obvious? The voice fades. For tonight.
So I haven't failed.